don't think we have everyone yet, do we? Oh, here they come. Here come more. Well, they'll funnel in. Let me get the next bit up. Okay, so on to new business. We have the spring 2021 budget. So I will allow Vice President Effinger to sort of take charge of that. I can share it up here somewhere. Where do I have it? Boop.
Eric, I've always wanted to know, is it a hard G or a soft G?
I don't think, I guess he doesn't know either. No one knows.
Okay, so for the spring 2021 budget.
Do you want to share yours so you can go through it, or do you want me to share it?
You can share it. If you want, just go to the full budget page. That pretty much sums up everything. Unfortunately, the SAF was significantly less this semester again, so we had to cut a lot from a lot of things. So we ended up cutting cabinet budgets quite a bit. Our I believe we still have we had $20,000 in our campus improvement fund before the snowshoe spending bill went through. So we're trying to cabinet budgets to the larger budgets that other people are able to use. We should be able to have, I think we'll just barely squeak by at the end of the year if every single penny is spent. But as we know from last year, that's not the case. Otherwise, we'd only have a $17,000 budget. But it shouldn't be too big of a concern. It's already up on the website. It's linked in to the budget page. If you want to explore that more in depth on your own after it's approved, you are more than welcome to go through it. Otherwise, we've been operating per normal until now, so nothing too drastic has changed. Are there any questions?
No questions, anyone? Any questions?
Somewhat unrelated, but do we have a year over year any charting of the SAF funding? I'm just curious how much it's declined and how big COVID drop was.
I do not have that information. Mr. Sly might be able to tell you that, but I do not have that information.
Not important, just curiosity and nothing else. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Speaker Shapiro, yeah, if I have that, it'll take me a little bit to pull it up.
Okay.
If you guys want me to put something together, I can do that for next time we're together, or whatever you would like.
No rush, but yeah, please.
Yeah, I'd like to see that too. So yeah, whenever you take your time. It doesn't have to happen so fast, but yeah, that'd be cool. Thank you. With no other questions coming in, we can move into a discussion period. So I'll start a speakers list for those who wish to talk. I see they're flooding in now. Seeing none and hearing none, no discussion, we will then move into voting on this.
Hold on, I see a question from Senator Chetri.
Oh, okay, yep. Go ahead. He says, how is Campus Improvement Fund being used?
So the Campus Improvement Fund is used to fund projects that are presented to WSA. For example, we have 2 outstanding ones that have not been paid for yet due to COVID. We are trying to replace some of the flags at the flagpoles. Some of their country's flags have been a little torn. And then the other one was to put printers in every dorm hall. So that one, I'm not sure if we got a full estimate on price or not, but it's basically students present projects or ways that they think campus can be improved, and then we vote on it.
Any further questions or discussion points? Hearing none, seeing none. Okay, then we will move into a vote.
Speaker Shapiro,
Yeah.
I would give you editing privileges to this. If it passes, would you be willing to put the date and put your name on the Speaker Pro Tempore of the Senate line?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you. How many senators are present today?
16, I think.
Okay, we have 12 who have voted. 13.
3 more. Prefer they wouldn't, at least it should be 16. That's the number I got here. Yep.
Why would you like me to close the poll?
Go ahead and close it now. Or,
Okay.
yeah, that's good. 100% in favor. So it passes. I will, where to go?
Point of information, Speaker Shapiro.
Yeah.
I have the totals. I can share them or put them in the chat.
Oh, please go ahead. If you want to just share them verbally or both.
2014 was $53,000 for the year. 2015, 103,000. 2016, 101,000. 2017, 101,000. 2018, 85,000. I don't have 2019-20 directly with me, but that at least gives you a little bit of perspective. So, and then obviously COVID hit, so then it definitely dropped from there.
Thank you. Interesting information. Okay, with that, so that passes. I will sign that in a minute, or at least after the meeting, when I get those privileges, but for now we'll move on. So next thing, just like we did last week, we did a sort of Senate bonding thing where we halted processes and just took a moment to talk about our days and whatnot. There was enough support to want to keep that going, so we're going to do it again. So with that, I'm just going to open up the floor for someone to talk about their day. Please, someone do it. I don't want to start talking.
It's 26 degrees here and I almost died.
How'd you almost die?
Everybody here, nobody knows how to drive on ice. So they think four-wheel drive is the same as safety. So you get a bunch of Southern urban professionals rolling around in Ford F-150s that are like ice missiles.
You're from
I mean, I'm in
Michigan.
Georgia. I'm in Georgia for those of you who don't know. So 26 degrees here may as well be like negative 2,000.
You're from Michigan. You're used to it.
I am, but they're not.
Do they recognize it's four-wheel drive and not four-wheel stop?
Oh, well, when they crash into the tree, yes, they do. I'm sorry, I started over somebody. Who is that?
It was me. I was just gonna say I went to see the therapy dogs today. It was great.
Sounds nice. How many dogs were there, by the way? I don't recall.
I think there were two.
Two. Okay.
There was one on the third floor for GSA and then one on the second.
Where'd you guys source the dogs from?
Source the dogs are
Like, source.
It is called like the Alliance of Therapy Dogs or something. Essentially, what you do is you put in your information about an event, put in your zip code, and then they have people that are registered through this program, and then they reach out to you directly, and it's free. So, I mean, theoretically, you could request a therapy dog from it, and just for you. I don't,
Just
you know,
for
I've
me.
never tried to do it that way, but you know, I don't see why not. So,
I give that one a shot. That's funny.
yeah.
This is random, but last night I was bored and shaved my head again. So that's why I'm wearing a hat, but I think I made the mistake of doing it in the cold because now I'm just gonna be wearing a hat all the time. And the other side note, I got an email 30 minutes ago saying I got an RA position, which is exciting.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Round of applause for our
Which
secretary.
hall? I just got
Oh.
one too.
No
Actually.
way. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Brian Hadley.
I'm screaming
Oh.
in front of both of you. Oh my gosh.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thanks.
Alexis, how about you?
I got Darnell Harvey.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Who else wants to talk? Because much to the chagrin of other people, I will begin speaking if others don't start speaking. So, and I will be talking about, what will I be talking about? What do I want to talk about today? It's a Wednesday. Hang on, I'm stretching.
It's a Western
Double
Wednesday.
blush.
It's a Western Wednesday.
It's a Western Wednesday. Yes, it is. It is a Western Wednesday.
Dakota, let's talk about Stuff the Plush instead.
Stuff
That was
applause.
a great event.
Please
Oh.
lead it. Start
Well,
talking about it.
I'm low-key kind of sad I didn't get a slot, but I got my llama waiting for Cuddles over there. It was a great event.
I got the brown dog, and her name is Zoe, and I love her. Emma, did you name your orca?
I feel like I'm just gonna as a child, someone went to SeaWorld in my family and got me the Shamu orca, and that's why I felt drawn to this because it gave me childhood security, and now I will be maintaining it next to me for the remainder of the foreseeable future.
Wait, doesn't the orca, doesn't it have legs?
Yes, it has legs. It's kind of awkward.
So if she don't treat it right, it's gonna walk out.
I'm screaming, Jacoby.
We're gonna have to have another mental health week if it walks out.
Well, I think we also have to think about the mental health of the stuffed animals.
Blackfish over here.
Are you trying to give me a stuffed animals deserve rights argument right now? Because I'm not here for it.
I had a professor last year who gave us extra credit to go to a talk on campus that was titled Why Robots Should Have Rights.
That was a very good conversation. I was actually there for that. Should robots have rights? And I think that was also like a book that was also made too. That was a very, very good conversation. I would go to that webinar again or seminar again.
We have 1 minute remaining in this thing, but it can be extended if people want. We have a lot of time left.
I think we should play Among Us sometime.
Among Us sometime,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's get a group. That'd be really fun, actually.
We'd have to have 6 different codes.
We fit how many are in it? It's only 10, right, at most. Yeah, we have to rotate. We'll do like
The
Brad.
imposter.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just commentate because I don't know nothing about the Among Us.
We'll have to do brackets, 2 teams start. I think there's there's 30 of us. Okay. Well, 3 teams. Okay, someone else.
Somebody wants to read a good book, I highly recommend Barack Obama's memoir. It's really good. I listened to it while I was at work, and it was a great use of my time. He ended the book in a very badass way, talking about how Osama bin Laden is bye bye. So it was like, you know what? Use that. It was perfect.
If anyone's looking for a great movie, Judas and the Black Messiah was A1 and very
Was
empowering.
it? Okay, because you know
Oh, it
I don't
was-
be. I'm scared watching those movies because I'd be so mad. I'd be like, yeah,
Oh, I
nah.
Oh no, Elijah, I was mad. I watched it at like midnight. Don't do it before you go to sleep. I recommend that. But it was really, it was a little, it was sad, but empowering at the same time. I really encourage everyone to watch that movie because I grew up on the west side of Chicago. So seeing like that history, I was like, woo!
Oh, you was on the west side, girl. I was on the south side. Last time I seen a movie like that, I turned into a Black Panther. I did not want to go through that again.
Just so everyone knows, time has expired on this topic.
Yep. So time's expired. So we can extend it. I'll entertain a motion to. Otherwise, we will move on. Seeing none, hearing none, we are moving on to our next bit of fun, which is Senate check-in. So like I did last week, I'm checking in. I want to know, what are you guys up to? And I will call on people. So come on, let's hear what the Senate's up to. Where are you guys? Where are we at?
Well, in honor of Mental Health Week, I don't know if anybody knows, but kind of fun fact about me: before I moved to Kalamazoo, I was a public and motivational speaker in Kentwood. So I'm out here, kind of inspiring, uplifting my high school and the students and the kids out here. So I'm currently in Alpine right now doing some work.
Oh
and
hell
yeah.
no!
Nice. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I was like doing a thing, but thank you. That's great. That's great to hear. Next on the list is Senator Chetri.
Thank you, Speaker. Right now, I'm working on, like mentioned in the last meeting, I'm working to work on the issues with international students to see how they are doing in WMU and how supportive they think WSA and WMA are towards them. So far, I have formed a list of questions that I will be passing to the international students very soon as a survey form. Then after that, I have a small team. With that team, I will be meeting with the leaders, RSU leaders of international students. Then I will collect all the data from them as well as from survey. Then after that, I will be presenting a presentation on I think both on Senate and House of Representatives so that we can discuss on what WSA can do more on for the international students. That's all from my side. Thank you.
I'm really glad to hear that you're working to expand that. That's great. Yeah, I've been talking with the House leadership about getting more of those RSOs together. So great to hear. Really good, really proactive member. Never leave us.
Thank you,
Senator Chetri. Never leave us. Please don't. I don't want any of you to leave. You mustn't. Anyway, who's next? Who is next? Don't make me call, because I'll do it. I don't want to be that person. That's like almost gaslighting. I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to be that person. No, I won't call on you. But please, yay, Senator Mutombo.
So I can talk about anything.
What's that? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, so I can talk about anything, right?
Anything you're up to. Yeah, anything you're doing regarding the Senate or your senator stuff or student government as a whole.
Okay. So I'm not going to talk about the stuff I'm doing with WS and all that kind of stuff. I just want to say that this has been the coldest weather I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know about you guys, but this is pretty traumatizing to me. Like the temperature dropped to -2 degrees. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
That's funny. That's funny. Who else is hating this weather? I'm from here and I hate this weather. I'm ready to jump ship. Send me home. Home where? Not here. Not here. But thank you. That was actually kind of funny. I'm sorry. If you need, we need to start like a clothes drive, like warm clothes drive for members of the members of the Senate who aren't used to this weather. All right. And who's next? I'm gonna sit here for 5 whole more minutes until someone says something. Yay, Senator Doris.
So I'm planning a meeting to meet with some of the heads of the College of Education and Human Development Department, which I'm excited for, and that's coming up, I think, next month. But also, when you mentioned clothing drive, that reminded me that BSU is doing a winter drive. So if you want to donate, check out their Instagram. But yeah, that's it. But
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that you're chugging along with your Senate stuff, but also glad to hear that you're you're in other RSOs doing awesome stuff, because that's good work. So thank you for sharing. Who's next? Who's next? Like I said, probably what, 4 minutes now? We can sit in silence for 4 minutes. Maybe I'll extend it. Maybe I'll make a motion to extend it. Extend it for 5 more minutes until I want to hear from 2 more senators. Just 2.
Did anyone talk about anything interesting in their breakout session?
That's a good one. Thank you, Vice President Effinger. Aha. Senator Ewing's getting me with one. What am I up to? What am I up to? Just being the speaker. That's what I got him, says Vice President Theory. So Secretary Gonzalez and I, considering we're from the same college, we both have had our meeting with our dean, and we're planning out our next forum. We're trying to do something a little different this semester, a little different from last semester, but it's hard with COVID. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then in the breakout session, I'm going to be contacting people at the Bernhard and whatnot, trying to get us some speaker equipment for a dinner with the delegates, which I hope to see you all there. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. With that said, time has expired. I would make a motion to extend, but I have a feeling that's not very popular opinion, or not very popular thing right now. So a motion to extend. Anyone want to? I will accept one. I know we're a talkative bunch, but I'd love to.
So today's meeting is at 5:30.
Yeah, the emergency meeting is at 5:30.
So we will be joining through the same link, or we will be using different link.
You should have, believe by now you should have received a link for the joint session.
Okay.
And then use that one, not the Senate one.
Okay, thank you.
But with no more movements to extend, or none, we'll move on to the next thing on the agenda, which now in hindsight looks about the same as what I just did, but it was expanded. So normally at the end we have the notes from the senators, but I wanted to expand upon that. So if senators have stuff they want to talk about or anything they want to announce with expanded time greater than 30 seconds, this is your window to do it for today. So I'll start a speakers list if people want to do that. Otherwise, we'll just wrap up. Go ahead, Vice President Theory. I'll let you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As you may be aware, this is Mental Health Week, and tonight at 7 p.m. I'll be going live on Instagram with Marley Riley, who is with CAB, and I will be making a face mask out of avocados, honey, and oats, and I will be putting it on my face on Instagram Live. So it probably will be very embarrassing for me to do that, but I would love to have lots of you in attendance to see this embarrassment.
Thank you. So while I have this moment, this time, because I'm also a senator, so I can have notes too. Isn't that great? I'm going to take this moment to reiterate how to complete the Senate intent form, because it seems we are getting a good deal of questions for that, or at least both Secretary Gonzalez and I are. So the intent form, and I'll just show you guys. You go to wmuwsa.org, right? Then you go to elections, right here. And then down here, we have the senator intent to run form, or presidential slate intent to run form. But you all want to stay in the Senate, right? Because we have a lot of productive senators here. None of you want to leave. And that's what is good. Don't leave. Stay in the Senate. I mean, obviously, better yourselves, but stay in the Senate. So you click on this form. It downloads a thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't have, what is that called? What's that thing called? Word on this computer. So we're just gonna open it this way. Yeah, it's loading. It's loading. But you basically, this is what it looks like. You fill it out, name, major, your GPA, your hometown, graduation year, email, your win. And then you just sign, date it, and then you send it to the Vice President for Rules, Bylaws, and Administration. That person, Ruby, Vice President Ruby Eagle, that her email is WSA, and I'll put it in the chat too. WSA VP RBA _VP RBA. Thank you, Ruby. Send it to her, to that email, and then you're good. You're set to go. You just have to follow. Wait, you can do whatever you want. Almost, you just but you have to go to the debate, and that's the next thing. That's the next big thing. But that's it for that. That's all you really have to do. Just go wmuwsa.org/elections, senator intent to run form, and I will allow Vice President Eagle to speak.
So if being a senator next year does sound interesting to you, I strongly encourage you to attend our emergency meeting because the deadline to submit those has passed, which is why there's an emergency meeting tonight to extend the deadline. So it's not too late for you to be a senator.
Because the student government doesn't operate without a Senate. Isn't that beautiful? See, you're all needed. You're all wanted. You're all important members of a bigger organization. And we definitely need you. So I hope to see a lot of you submit forms. With that said, I saw some other cabinet members had some things to say. I'm just going to move you all. We have notes from the cabinet, so you guys can go there. And with that, I will see any other senators have anything they want to share, anything they want to say regarding just something you want to talk about or expand upon. A Senate shout out. I guess, because this is the notes for the senator section, so I don't really want to if we could push that to the notes from cabinet about the Senate. Cool. Awesome.
Okay.
So anything else from senators? Seeing none, hearing none. Okay. So my speaker tonight, I'm moving my hours back a bit. They won't be from 7 to 8. Ideally, I want them to be 6 to 7 tonight, just for tonight, temporarily. And I can grab people immediately after the emergency meeting if they want to talk about something or other. But they won't be 7 to 8 tonight. They'll be 6 to 7, but that's only for tonight. So with that, we'll move into notes from cabinet. So Vice President Effinger had something.
Thank you very much. I have two things I can get done very quickly. First of all, I currently only have 8 responses on the commencement accessories form, dropping the link in the chat now. If you are graduating this spring or in summer, Or if you know somebody that's been involved in WSA in the past and is graduating this spring or summer, please fill that out and tell them to fill it out so we can order the appropriate supplies. We want everyone to be recognized for their hard work and dedication to this organization. Secondly, a second link I'm dropping in the chat is to the Experience WMU page for the Spring 2021 prom. It is a go-ahead, and the lottery sign-up sheet opens next Monday. That is linked in. You have to use your WMISH Google account to fill out the form, but otherwise, you should be all set starting Monday. So please make sure to sign up. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Vice President Barada.
So I'll start with my little shout out. I just wanted to give a shout out to Senator Shapiro or Speaker Shapiro, Senator Taylor, and all of the people who helped them out, and along with student Alex Lawrence on the election day resolution. This has been something that WSA has worked to pass year after year. And I think they are doing a phenomenal job of stepping up ahead of time and getting so many of you to sign on to this. This is a campus bill that has consistently had a great deal of support. And just has never had enough to push it over the edge. And I think that they are taking a very strategic approach this time. And I really have hope that this year it will be different and that we will actually be able to bring this forward. They have gone as far as to reach out to other universities who have successfully passed putting election day as a policy. They're reaching out to students, faculty, and staff to get support. So I'm just really proud of the work that they're doing. This is really something I hope that goes through this year because it's been an important resolution that many people in WSA and many people at WMU care a lot about seeing happen. And then just my other little shout out was that the save the dates for dinner with the delegates went out to all of our elected officials today. All of you should have received it as well. So just if you guys can help us promote that as much as possible going forward. I know Vice President Winook posted our little graphic on Instagram today, and we'll get more information in the coming weeks. But Vice President Theory and community involvement and political affairs, we're all working together to try to put this event on in person. But it's not going to be a success unless we have students who are able to attend it and know that it's happening. So I'd love your support in that. That's all I have.
Thank you. And then next is Vice President Poole.
Hello, happy Western Wednesday, everyone. My little shout out, if you will, is that the directory page will be doing maintenance on the WSA website. So I just want to let everyone know about that. You'll also see like a news post about it, and I'll put it in the chat as well. But February 19th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to February 21st, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be working on the website and I'll be revamping literally that whole page, which is why I have it set for a few days. So if you try to go on it, it'll just say it's under construction. So if you guys need to contact a WSA person or like go to office hours on that Friday, just contact them through the contact us page, which you will have the link in the chat, and it'll also be in the meeting minutes. So yeah, said I yield.
Thank you. He's undoing all my work. Don't let him do it. Screw him. No. President West.
Hey y'all. So I dropped a message in the Slack like a while back about seeing if anyone was interested, preferably a graduating senior of WSA that would want to sit on the virtual commencement committee. They meet, I think they're going to meet like 3 more times this semester. I got this message from the chief of staff to the president, or the chief of staff to the board of trustees and the secretary for the president's cabinet. So if anyone's interested, if you just want to send me a quick message so I can replace you, because right now Vice Chair Emma Smith from allocations has been kind of filling in that spot, but we could really use one of you to step up and represent WSA on that committee. Essentially just, you know, what would you want to see at graduation in terms of commencement? Yeah, so if anyone's interested, just send me a message. And then also, the Student Sustainability Summit is coming up on the 27th. If you have not registered, I'm literally going to drop the registration link right now. Please support our VP for Sustainability, Chelsea Spayman, because she's been working really hard on it, and we'd like to see some support from the legislature on that too. With that.
Thank you. Next is Vice President Effinger.
Thank you. I shout out real quick to Executive Vice President Wright for reminding everyone about this, but today is Vice President Charter Harris's birthday. So just wanted to give a huge shout out to him and thank him for all his hard work and dedication.
Yes, happy birthday, Vice President Charter Harris, and everyone wish him a happy birthday. That's a direct order. With that said, we are going to move. I don't see any more motion to sing. We can sing again. Does everyone want to sing? We'll do it. All right, let's go. All right, everyone.
Hold up. You have to wish Henry a happy birthday too, because his birthday was yesterday.
Oh, okay. We'll do happy birthday, Henry. I don't know if everyone wants to sing twice. We are singing once.
One special, one song for both of them.
One song for both. Let's go. Okay, everyone, mic's on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Henry.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
I would like to make a motion that when it is somebody's birthday, that we meet 1 hour before, because the Sopranos is still not bringing it where they need to be. Come on, Sopranos.
I loved it anyway. I'm sure Henry did too. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
I did. Thanks, everybody.
If people want us to continue to sing for birthdays, just tell me when your birthday is, and I will orchestrate. Not well, but we'll.
No.
With that, motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Consent.
Consent.
Those opposed? None. Okay.